It is finally here. We can now talk about Agatha All Along. And of course, the debut was 2 whole episodes. So in this video, I'm reviewing both of those episodes with no spoilers. And I'm gonna dance around even implying what happens just to avoid the spoilers. So here's my sort of blank review of the first 2 episodes. It was in fact Agatha All Along. Yes, let's talk about the first 2 episodes of Agatha All Along with no spoilers. So, this series is, for lack of a better term, WandaVision 2.0. And if you liked WandaVision, the wackiness in that, if you like what they're going for, if you like those aesthetics, but you want them to be a little darker and spookier because that's what we're in for, if you like the characters that are like just charming and whimsy and witty and doing all sorts of crazy and wacky things, I think this is going to be the series for you. That's the direct impression I get from the first 2 episodes. Now, there are a couple of things that to me are a little worrisome. It is slow, and I think that's why they decided to drop 2 episodes at once, because they realized this. It's almost a repeat of what happened with Acolyte. They realized 1 episode too slow, drop 2, and hopefully gets people hooked for the next 2. And again, I haven't seen the next 2, but I can feel like there's gonna be the Marvel Studios TV problem almost, where they're trying to sell you the mystery for so long, and then they run out of time, and then everything happens quickly in the second to last episode, and then the last episode is just a giant mess of CG and flying characters. It's been like the trademark of Marvel Studios television productions, from WandaVision to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier to pretty much everything. It's just how it goes, and I get the sense that we're in for that here. But that's really the only negatives I got here. I want to talk about the positives, which there is plenty of. First and foremost, the entire cast. Everybody in the first 2 episodes is on point. And you can almost tell that they're maybe not intentionally, or maybe it is intentional. I want to say it is intentional. They're playing this and playing into it, almost like knowing that there's a level of cheese, but they're selling you the reality of it. Kind of like Werewolf by Night. I think that's the best comparison I can make, where Werewolf by Night was absolutely insane. You know, what they're promising to give us and what they give us is, okay, here's these people locked in this compound, and there's beasts here, and somebody's gonna win. And then they're playing with these elements that are kind of on the nose of, hey, we're kind of in this area of the Marvel Universe that you're not really used to, and that there's a lot of weird stuff happening. Here, it almost feels like that they also know it as well, just like in Werewolf by Night. Like, they're almost aware of the absurd things that are going on. But that plays into this. And the dark side of it that comes in is, I think, handled well to kind of take you away from the whimsy and fun to quickly turning it upside down to anxiety and thriller levels. Now, again, they're not pushing like hardcore horror, Saw, Hostel, whatever. But what they're doing is very much in theme with other products and things related to witchcraft and the occult, reminding me at times of the TV series Salem. Now, I'm not sure if anybody here has watched that. I did. It's an absolutely tremendous series, focusing on like the Coven of Witches and Tituba and all these weird things, and it's really cool, and they got some historically accurate stuff in there. There's elements of that show in this that I feel like they must have watched Salem and just said, we like that, just take that, but Marvelify it. And again, I'm being very careful because I don't want to spoil things. That's the thing here. But overall, I really, really enjoyed these first 2 episodes. Although they are a bit slow, and I am worried that they're going to just, as I said, at the end, ramp it up and just go 1,000 miles per hour, and then hit a brick wall in the final episode. I hope I'm wrong, but this series has a lot going for it. It's definitely Wanda's second chapter in terms of the trilogy we now know it as, and I'm more interested now to see how Vision is going to pick up the pieces of wherever this ends.